I'm going to be breaking down ARK Fund's Innovation ETF. This is one of my core position holdings, and I kind of want to show you guys how I traded around this down move that we just saw. First things first, this is a daily chart. That means that each bar, each tick that you see on that chart is 1 day. We also have our moving averages. The blue moving average is going to be our 5-day exponential moving average. This measures price over the last 5 days, and it weighs the most recent changes in price more heavily, this making it our short-term indicator. Next, we have the green line, which is a 20-day moving average, which is my intermediate indicator. I use this to determine whether price is bullish or bearish. If price is below the 20-day moving average, it's bearish. If price is above the 20-day moving average, it's bullish. Anytime that you see the blue line cross over the green line, that is a change in momentum. We can't predict where stocks are going, and we can't control where stocks are going. So the only thing that we can do is ride on momentum. Now, just by looking at this chart, the best time to sell would have been that first arrow I drew up the top left. That is when the blue line crossed below the green line. That's the best time to sell. Now take a look at the second and third arrows that I drew. Now the price broke up above it and then went right back down. So you have to be prepared for this as a trader. You would buy on the second one, and you have to be watching this thing every day because on the third one, it broke back down. Now there's a few ways you could deal with this. If you're a trader and you're just trying to get in and out, in and out, in and out, then you could sell on that third arrow. That's why it's there. That's why the indicators are there. Or if you're an accumulator, you buy on that second arrow and you hold it because it's worth 160. And then when you get to that fourth arrow, you just buy some more. But the key is anytime that blue line crosses over the green line, you want to be a buyer because it's in an uptrend and you want to ride that thing up. We're not controlling the stock here. We're just riding the waves. Now this dashed dotted line right here is a level of resistance. You can see where I drew the arrows. Those are the pivot points. By using these pivot points, we can draw resistance lines. And resistance lines are where price will stop and consolidate. And guess where we're at right now? Come on, man. Right at $130. So if I bought on that fourth arrow that I drew back on the last slide, then I could have predicted, based on using a resistance level, that this would be my target. So if I'm a buyer at around 106, 107, then I'm a seller at 130. I'm not selling all of it because it's worth 160, but I'm taking some profits. We'll just say I'll sell half. The last thing I want to talk about is the RSI. Now this works for any stock. The relative strength index just measures how fast price goes up or down over the last 14 days. If it's over 70, then it went up too fast and you can expect a pullback. So if it's above 70, you want to be selling or taking profits. If you look at the first and last box I drew right there, that is where the RSI was over 70. So where we're at right now is not a good time to buy. You would probably want to be selling or taking some profits here. But eventually it's going to set right back up in a time where you would want to buy. Now, when the RSI is under 30, that's when it's oversold. So this would be a good time to buy. If you look at those two times right in the middle right there, that it went under 30, those would have been good times to buy because eventually it went back up. Now you can use the RSI on any stock. If you just buy under 30 and sell or take profits over 70, you're going to be a successful trader and you're going to find yourself in the red very little. Now, what can we anticipate from ARK in the future? I don't know where it's going. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know if it's going up or if it's going down, but I know it's at a resistance level and I know the RSI is at 67, which is pretty close to 70. So with the information that I've gathered from all the indicators, I can say that price is going to be moving sideways probably for a little bit longer until the 20-day moving average comes closer to where price is at. And after that, it's either going to move up or down. Nobody knows, but if it moves up, it's worth 160. If it moves down, we'll probably get back into like that 110, 100 range. So either way, we'll react on it. We don't control the stock, but we're going to make money either way.